Oh, don't. Okay. I thought it would work. Oh. Hi.
Hello, child. How are you doing?
Good. I don't know.
You look different. What's happened? New camera. That's your Justice.
Yes, it's a store.
Store is Justice?
Yeah, a store is named Justice.
Interesting. Okay. I need to ask you something very important. I have a student who has lesson on Thursdays at 2. And he wants to trade with any time on Wednesday. Could you please, is your mom around?
She's talking to someone, but
Okay.
I can ask her.
When she comes, we're going to ask her if you can do Thursdays at 2 instead.
Okay.
I'm asking all my Wednesday students. Okay, are you tuned?
Yeah.
Then let's have your scales. That's good enough. Arpeggios.
What?
Arpeggios, please. Try this one on staccato, separate notes, separate notes.
Okay, great. No more box. Finish your room.
One more time. Very,
So,
very short.
you're gonna take this stuff and then, so I think, we can do a little one now. So, can we give you a little more and then you come back on the 14th? Or
Take
you wanna
your
add
time.
to, what is today?
Focus on the note and don't
What's
twist.
today?
If you missed, don't correct. Go back.
Right, but how much for today? You know?
Out of tune.
Are you coming back here?
No, no, no.
Okay. You know how much for today? Well, because they're coming back the 11th or whatever. Maybe I don't have all of it anyway. Just a minute.
Now for you.
What?
For real, normal. 3 notes per bow, then real scales.
So, here's two. Here's the treble. Are you including the
Oh, I love this
So
step.
times 320, I owe you.
It's a hard
You're
one,
not
I
eating
know.
the cantaloupe? No.
Let's go to the next one. Good. Good. Next. Alright. Yes. Good. Hiya. There you go. Yes. Fine, go on to the next one. No, minor, not major. No, that's it, yes. Again? No. That's it. Do once on staccato, nice and slow. missing the shift, it's too low. That's it. Higher. Ouch, too high. Higher. Too high. Yes. Higher. Good. Let's switch. Your practice is good. You're not playing them well yet, but you're practicing this integrity. You're correcting the notes right. You're trying to remember. You're going back. And you're playing with a good technology. Your bow hold is good. And the notes that you missed, if you continue practicing like that, will soon be good. Don't clean up fast. Clean up slow. But don't only practice slow, you need to also try to play it fast. You cannot learn running by crawling, do you understand? You have to also fly. Alright. Let's run your piece. You got taller, right?
What?
You look taller and older. What
It's
happened?
because the video is just, my computer is just slower.
No, I think you're bigger. I miss you terribly. But I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Let's go.
So I run through all of the pages?
Yeah. Didn't you memorize them?
No.
They need to be spanked. Let's go. Yeah. I have nothing to say to you. We need to speed it up. Other than that, I have nothing to say. I am very proud of you, and I knew you can play it. I knew that it is going to be incredibly hard, but I also knew that it is your piece, and I knew that you will learn. But technically, emotionally, rhythmically, everything is there. You can emphasize and exaggerate things. Like, for example, you're playing like a very sweet child, which you are. You need to play like a grumpy child. Habanero is a grumpy dance. You need to play with more attitude. You need to do different types of vibrato, different speeds of the bow. You have to show, but it is all going to happen when you happen easier when you play it a little bit faster. Understand?
Yeah.
So I think you need to start pushing the tempo forward and need to start getting it up to speed. Okay? Now I need to slow down this air conditioning here or I will die here. I'm freezing. And we'll switch to, by the way, the very end is still a little bit too slow.
Okay.
In comparison with the previous part. It should be a little bit more in the same tempo. We'll switch to Sevchik.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
let's go. I'm just dressing up because it's cold here. Don't pay any attention to me. Start again and do your job. Go. Is that dog singing with you there? Oh! Really cool. Really cool. Some of the notes are out of tune. And your bow is not perfectly straight. And it's possible because your violin is a little bit too small for you now because you grew. But in general, not too bad. Keep practicing it every day, just playing it through, trying to do the best you possibly can. And go on to the next one.
Okay. I wanted to see what you had to say about speeding up the other piece because I mean, of course, we all have our ideas about how to do that, but it's always good to hear from the teacher. Because of course, when she speeds it up, she loses the intonation. Or should she just keep playing it through over and over?
No.
What is your favorite thing?
I think what she is doing right now is exceptional because she plays with unbelievable intelligence. This piece requires extraordinary mind, extraordinary ear, and extraordinary rhythm, and she has it all. But she does it all slow. And that is by itself very hard. It will actually be much easier to play it a little bit faster. So there are two ways to approach, and that is a very good question that your mom just asked. There are two ways to increase the speed. And you should try both. You should have a tempo in which you can play through. But you also have to get yourself a little platforms, like a little islands that you are getting a piece. Like you're taking a bite right here, you're biting a chunk right there, and you playing it right away in the final tempo. One bar, maybe half of a bar, but you doing it in a real speed. Do you understand? Once you got it, you go a little farther, you work on the next bar, then you play 2 bars in the real speed.
What is the real tempo?
I don't know. It's up to you to find out. But I would go something if in New York is how about you turn the metronome into 68? And remember, the first 3 notes are behind the beat. They are as slow as you want. And you have to show lots and lots of attitude. But from the moment you lift the bow from the F sharp, you are in the metronome. So you can go pum, pa, 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 pum. Skip the first 2 notes. Turn the metronome on.
Wait, so I skipped what?
Skip the first 2 notes. Start on the F sharp. Now 3 times faster. Pam, pa, 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 yum, pa, 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 yum, pa. That is your final tempo. Now you're ahead of the metronome. That is not final tempo. It's max 3. Don't go there. No. In that beat, I cannot play with your metronome because of delay, but I will tap your speed. So that's your final tempo. Smiley face. Way better than me. Let's go. No. Don't rush. Don't rush. You play gutless and too fast. You have. Not so much bow, really deep into the string and vibrate. Yes, that's the idea. Do you understand? This is suddenly way too fast for you. So the 2 ways you go, you take your comfy tempo in which you played for me, very relaxed, very comfortable, and speed it up a little bit and make sure that you can play the whole thing. And then you take some things that you know hard, and you know in advance that are going to be hard. Or some things that you feel really personally attached because it's so much fun to play them. And you try to play them in the real tempo, and you might discover strange things because playing in the real tempo is actually easier. Once you know what you're doing, it's much easier than to play in it slow. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And same applies to the beginning. I don't like the original. I think he marked like 72 there or something. I think it's way too fast and nobody does it. So just a little bit faster than what you were doing would be good. Okay, can you start the very beginning for me? In what you think is the final tempo. Oh good, we have a vocalist now join you. Good. Don't get stuck. Chop, but then glide. Do not slow down the bow when it goes. It goes like this. Sing, sing. Do you understand? Always with attitude. Slightly arrogant and really, really intense. And move it. Go. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Now, I really don't want you to hide. You're like, I'm so. No. Why? Why are you going? No. Go there. And this piece is supposed to be played fast, but not in a hurry. Do you understand the difference? You are playing a little bit kind of, oh my God, it's so fast. Oh, let's push it a little bit. Let's pump it up. Ooh, I'm so good. No. You have to go slow and get them all. All right? It's very, very good otherwise. Let's go back to that Sevchik. Okay. It is very, very good. But I need to show you something. First, I will have to apologize to my violin. I'm sorry. I really am. That is not what I want. Do you understand? This is what I want. Very close to the string and very small, very crisp and very controlled, and starting from the string, yes. So I do not want. I really don't want that. And do you see how the bow moves? This is what you do. This is what I do. I exaggerate. But my bow moves like this. Your bow moves like this. You weaken poor violins like bad violin, bad violin. No, not you. Do you understand? And I did tell you this last time, and it's still there. You're trying to survive, making it a violent stroke. I don't want the violent stroke. I want precise, light crispness. Try. Yeah, that's better. And it is, stop. It is very hard to do with a small bow. It's much easier with a big one. But I can guarantee you that I can play with your bow. Understand? So move the bow less and play for me. If I were on a string, this is what it would be. Can you do that on a string like C piano? Right, it's still a little too much bow. Less bow. Good. And now, using the edge of the hair, do you see this? Not this way, but this way. Turned, bump it. Bump, 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 bump. Go. That's better. Less bow, less bow. you play. The more precise by playing with less bow, the better you are. All right, next. Okay, that's good. Start one more time, and this time play it in the real tempo. Speak faster.
Do I do it with a
Keep
metronome?
going, keep going, keep going. I'm listening. D sharp. Very nice. Very nice. Next. Yeah, a little bit out of tune some places, and also the down, 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 down part, you actually play a little bit too much of down, down, down. It needs to be circled. So relax your shoulder. That deltoid needs to be moving. It's this part of your shoulder right here. It has to be constantly in the motion. See right there, right under the bone right here. That muscle has to constantly move, because you kind of freeze and you go, gotcha. And yeah, it's actually very impressive. It's very nice. And that will definitely, what you did definitely will help you to play your Lalo. But it's a little bit not what I wanted in this exercise, okay? Next. actually also incredibly well done. I just want to check on one thing. Hang on. I know most. Yes, you're absolutely right. Good. Go on. Next one. Okay, stop. Do you have a drum at home?
We packed it.
Okay, but you know what I'm talking about, right? When you want to play a drum and you want to actually do a good job with it, you want the skin to be tight, right? Also, remember, the closer to the edge of the drum you hit, the harder the skin is, the crisper is the sound. In the center of the drum, it goes and the edge and go ah. Understand? So, the farther from the bridge you play, the softer is the string. Many things sound good there, but the bouncy strokes, especially with daggers there, don't. You have to imagine that you have two ping pong balls, right? And you're at the beach. And you drop them both down, and one hits the rock and another hits the sand.
Oh.
See what I'm talking about? Want always to drop the bow on the rock, not on the sand. Because your pop is going to go boom, boom, boom. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it is amazingly well played. Go variation 6 one more time. Okay, good. Yeah, now that you're on the right part of the bow, on the right placement of the bow, it's very crisp, but it's also a little too close to the frog, and it's a little too loud. It's da 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 da. You need to play quiet bounce, but for the quiet bounce, you don't go to the fingerboard. Understood? Go. Oh, we have an issue with spicata. It's like slap, slap, slap. Pum, 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 pum. Just relax your hand and allow the bow to fall down. Go. Right. Chord has to have vibrato, and it should be da 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 da. Chomp. The last 2 bars, please. Chord sooner. Daga 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 down. Chord. There's only 8 notes. Right. You can still break it. You just need to start it sooner. One more time. I really like that chord to be in this way, but sooner. See? We understand. Because the timing is, that's your timing. And then add the accessories and go, and this has to come before the beat. So you go, the final chord we usually break a little more spreading, so we can tell the audience, hey, I'm done. It's time to upload. Come on, I'm here. Yeah. Yes, I know you love me. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You have to sell it a little bit. Anyway, this is very, very good too. But that technique is correct. Only your bounce is forte. And I you. Do you understand? And further, even more important. Got it? And it is. But I know that some people, for fun, go. So if you really want to, you're welcome to. You put the first finger and open string and play long on the string and loud and go. It's kind of fun. It's still a pieces. It's a variation. It's not stupid A2, right? Go next one. You're doing it really well.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Pa 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 pa. Again. Oh, come on, child. Yes. Okay, stop. Can you play for me? Just playing. Right. The attitude is that one. So do it. And now look. See, I'm going. I can go from here, and still I go like this with the bow, and nothing changes after that. Do you understand? Because you're so afraid that your bow is not going to land that you're squishing it, jerking it, and it actually bounces off. So go and nothing happens. Better. But still, when you land, you go wing, wing, wing like a bad pilot. Again. My sound changes and your bow direction changes. It's about the pa 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 pa. Exactly the same. No, that's definitely not it. You're squishing it. I mean. Stop. Look. Play that for me. That last note now did not work. Play it again. That is better. Again. Yes. And now. Same. You're overpressing, dear child. Now we have a big sound and no pressure. Do you understand? Now, we're running rapidly out of time. Just start for me this. Okay, stop. It's piano, it's way too loud, it's way too much bow, it's very hard. Keep practicing. And yes, down bow is easy, up bow is hard, and that's what I want you to do. Do you understand? Look at me carefully. Do you see me? very, very hard, but it is so good. You had probably one of the best lessons ever. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'm going to send you the music for the first movement of Lalo. It is bold, it's Wendy's music. She played it magnificently before she played Brooke and Cherka. And I think you need to start learning the notes. I told you most of the things that you need to know about the third movement. It's not doesn't mean that you're done. You need to keep pushing it forward. But I think you need something else. And there is no good violinist without the first movement of Lalo. It's just must do. Understand?
You wouldn't have Wendy playing it, would you?
What?
You wouldn't have Wendy playing it for us to listen to, would you?
Well, you can call Wendy and ask her to play it. But she played it like 2 years ago. But that's the most famous piece ever written for the violin, I think. So you will figure that out. Just start learning the notes.
Okay. No, I just meant like a recital or something, but it's okay.
Well,
yeah, I'm sure there is a video somewhere. I will look. Now, before I hang up, I needed to ask you. Kai is begging me to trade with somebody on Wednesday. His lesson is on Thursday at 2. Can Ella have Thursday at 2?
Sure.
Okay. Is that okay if we trade?
Yeah, we're gonna be here another month, and then that should be.
Right.
We just work it out. 2 is good.
Right. So let's do next week Thursday at 2. Unless for whatever reason he cannot take your time, then he will have to stick with that 2 o'clock. Okay? If you have any questions, text me. Otherwise, I will send you the music and you need to start recording the videos of those Sevchiks. I will comment and critique and you will redo them. But eventually, I think I will use your videos to show to the little ones how is it supposed to be done. You're doing very, very well.
okay.
Mwah.
Thank you.
Why don't you send them to Texas and stay here with us? Bye.
Bye.